As we saw earlier, 3 baseball teams from the area played in the state tournament, and a couple of others lost in section finals. So there's some pretty good talent to pick from on our Sports Jam all-area baseball team.
We start our team with a finalist for Mr. Baseball. Maple Grove senior Bubba Horton hit .416 on the season with 12 extra base hits and 22 runs batted in. As a pitcher, Horton averaged over a strikeout an inning with an earned run average of 2.45. He'll play next year at the University of Minnesota. Will Oberg of Wayzata both pitched and played third base for the Trojans. He was 7-3 as a pitcher with an earned run average of under 2 and 79 strikeouts. As a batter, Oberg hit .300 and led the Trojans in home runs. He'll play in the Play Bowl All-Star Series this weekend. Champlin Park's Max Loban put together a great season on the mound for the Section 5 champion Rebels. Loban finished the year with a 7-1 record. He allowed just 6 earned runs in 58 innings and struck out 54 batters. Loban was all Northwest Suburban Conference.
Rip and a miss.
Osseo's John Bezdacek was a great all-around player for the Orioles. The pitcher, first baseman, outfielder racked up 75 strikeouts in 52 innings of pitching with an ERA of 1.07. He played in every Orioles game the past 2 seasons and was all-conference. He'll play in the All-Star Series and next year at Southwest Minnesota State. John's twin brother Matt also put up great numbers this season for the Orioles. The first baseman pitcher hit .313 with 2 triples and 2 home runs, while fielding first base at a .992 clip. As a pitcher, Matt won 4 games and saved 2 others. He also was all-conference and will join his brother next year at Southwest. Maple Grove's Charlie Hutchinson had a great season on the bump, helping pitch the Crimson back to the state tournament. The senior finished the year with a 5-2 record and an earned run average of 1.68. He was all Northwest Suburban Conference and will pitch at Gustavus next season. Heritage Christian Academy Seth Halverson helped the Eagles reach the Section 4A final this spring. The junior pitcher averaged over 2 strikeouts per inning with an earned run average of 1.54. When not pitching, Halverson played shortstop and hit .488 on the season. The first-team All-Metro pick has verbally committed to Missouri. Like many of our players, Benilde St. Margaret's Derek Dries both pitched and played shortstop this season. The Red Knights senior was 4-1 as a pitcher with an earned run average of 1.58. At the plate, Dries hit .380 with 10 extra base hits and 21 runs batted in. The All-Metro West Conference pick will play next year at Virginia Tech. Wayzata's Matt Bolke makes our squad as a pitcher. The senior went 5-3 for the state consolation champion Trojans, striking out 47 batters on the season with an earned run average of just over 1. Bolke was named All-Lake Conference. Champlin Park's Cole Albers led the Rebels in innings pitched this season with 64, striking out 62 and posting an ERA of 1.42. Albers was steady at shortstop as well and at the plate where he hit .311 while leading the team in extra base hits. He was named second-team All-Metro and will play college baseball at the University of South Carolina Upstate. Catching our hard-throwing squad will be Totino Grace's Charlie Waters. The senior receiver hit .355 for the Eagles with 5 doubles and 16 runs batted in. Waters is all Northwest Suburban Conference who will play football in college at St. John's University. Hopkins Morgan Holmes both caught and played second base for the Royals. Holmes hit for average and power. The All-Lake Conference pick hit .400 on the season, helping the Royals reach the Section 6 4A final. He'll play next season at Des Moines Area Community College. Providence Academy's Jackson Baird wrapped up a solid prep career this spring for the Lions. The senior shortstop was slick in the field and hit .362 with 11 extra base hits and 18 runs scored as Providence reached its section final. Totino Grace's Kyle Halverson hit .380 for the Eagles this year. The senior shortstop had 7 extra base hits and 13 RBI. Halverson was named All Northwest Suburban Conference and will play on the Metro North team in the All-Star Series. Armstrong infielder Preston Reed was an all-conference player for the Falcons. The senior hit .391 with an on-base percentage of .489. Reed scored 14 runs and drove in 15 for the Falcons while committing just 2 errors in the field all season. Wayzata outfielder Chad Musser was the Trojans' top hitter this year. Musser hit .420 on the season with 34 hits, 18 runs scored, and 16 runs batted in. He was all-conference, all-section, and is another of our players selected for this weekend's All-Star Series in Chaska. Hopkins outfielder Ben Wallin helped the Royals reach the final of the Section 6 tournament. Well, Lane hit .357 on the season. He was All-Lake Conference and will join high school teammate Morgan Holmes at Des Moines Area Community College next year for baseball. Last but not least is Champlin Park outfielder Zach Loven. The senior led the Rebels with a batting average of .329 and was among the team leaders in runs scored and runs batted in. He'll join teammate Cole Albers and head coach Corey Davis on the Metro North team for the All-Star Series. It's a big group, the 2018 Sports Jam baseball team.
Field a long run, they're not going to get.
These players at fine seasons too. Here are the honorable mention picks for baseball. Our plays of the week will follow in a moment.